partnership between the two countries. Prime Minister Sharif has arrived in Qatar on a one-day official visit to offer condolences on the passing of former Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Upon his arrival, the Prime Minister was received by senior Qatari officials. During the visit, he repeated condolences on behalf of the government and people of Pakistan to Qatar's leadership and bereaved family, while reaffirming Pakistan's solidarity with the people of Qatar. Prime Minister Sharif will also pay tribute to late Sheikh Hamad's visit, visionary leadership, and his lasting contributions to Qatar's development, regional peace, and the enduring brotherly partnership between Pakistan and Qatar. Prime Minister Sharif has arrived in Qatar on a one-day official visit to offer condolences on the passing of former Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Upon his arrival, the Prime Minister was received by senior Qatari officials. During the visit, he will convey condolences on behalf of the government and people of Pakistan to Qatar's leadership and the bereaved family, while reaffirming Pakistan's solidarity with the people of Qatar. Prime Minister Sharif will also pay tribute to the late Sheikh Hamad's visionary leadership and his lasting contributions to Qatar's development, regional peace, and the enduring brotherly partnership between Pakistan and Qatar. Prime Minister Sharif has arrived in Qatar on a one-day official visit to offer condolences on the passing of former Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Upon his arrival, the Prime Minister was received by senior Qatari officials. During the visit, he will convey condolences on behalf of the government and people of Pakistan to Qatar's leadership and the bereaved family, while reaffirming Pakistan's solidarity with the people of Qatar. Prime Minister Shahbaz will also pay tribute to Sheikh Hamad's visionary leadership and his lasting contributions to Qatar's development, regional peace, and the enduring brotherly partnership between Pakistan and Qatar. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has arrived in Doha, Qatar on a one-day official visit to offer condolences on the passing of former Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani. Upon his arrival, the Prime Minister was received by senior Qatari officials. During the visit, he will receive condolences on behalf of the government and people of Pakistan to Qatar's leadership and the bereaved family, while reaffirming Pakistan's solidarity with the people of Qatar. Prime Minister Shahbaz will also pay tribute to the late Sheikh Hamad's visionary leadership and his lasting contributions to Qatar's development, regional peace, and the enduring brotherly partnership between Pakistan and Qatar. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has arrived in Doha on a one-day official visit to Qatar. He was received warm on arrival. Former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif was accompanied the Prime Minister along with Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Safdar and Information Minister Abdul Wahab. During the visit, Prime Minister Sharif will offer condolences on the passing of former Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani on behalf of the government and people of Pakistan. He is also expected to meet Qatar's leadership reaffirm Pakistan's solidarity with the people of Qatar and cater to the Sheikh Hamad's visionary leadership and his enduring contributions to Qatar's development, regional peace, and Pakistan's partnership leadership. The news continues in a moment. Stay with us here on Express 24/7.
That's perfect.
Moving on to the latest in the market, Pakistan has introduced major digital reforms to make its capital market more efficient and simplify the investment process for investors. According to the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan (SEC), the reforms include a bank account-based digital verification system, faster account opening, and reduced paperwork. During FY 2025 to 26, the Pakistan Stock Exchange reported 48% growth, with more than 190,000 new investors to the market. The SEC has also introduced minor trading accounts and plans to launch a digital onboard mobile app to make investing faster and easier and more accessible. The Pakistan Stock Exchange continues to trade in negative territory, with the benchmark AFE 100 index down over 1,900 points with sustained selling pressure. The Pakistan Stock Exchange remains under pressure, with the AFE 100 index down 1,922 points, or 1.05% at 180,324, compared with the previous close of 182,242. The index has swung between a high of 180,597 and a low of 179,449. Trading activity continues to be strong, with 180 million shares changing hands and a total traded value of around 12.1 billion as investors closely watch market. Fresh tensions in the Gulf are rattling global markets, with Asian stocks opening lower as trades grow over the economic impact of the conflict. Investors are reacting to rising oil prices and growing uncertainty. Japan's Nikkei 225 fell 0.21%, South Korea's Kospi opened down 63.9 points, when China's Shanghai Composite dropped 0.75%. Markets came under pressure after Iran failed to close the Strait of Hormuz, raising concerns over global inflation and energy supply. Every new strike in the Gulf is sending another shock to global markets, with prices climbing as tensions around the Strait of Hormuz intensify. Brent crude rose 3% to $78 a barrel, while WTI crude gained 3% to $73. Prices climbed after Iran expanded strikes across the Gulf, and the United States carried out fresh attacks, raising fears over the security of crude shipments to the Strait of Hormuz. The US dollar strengthened against major currencies as renewed Middle East conflict, fueled inflation concerns, and increased expectations of higher interest rates. The US dollar index, which measures the greenback against 6 major currencies, held firm at 101 after reaching its highest level since July. In the currency markets, the euro edged lower to $1.1, while the dollar gained 0.2% against the Japanese yen at 162. Meanwhile, cryptocurrencies also weakened, with Bitcoin falling 0.6% to $63,770 and Ether falling 1.1% to $1,800. A check on the forecast now has wants of rain and strong winds on large parts of Punjab and Islamabad, inundating low-lying areas from bringing relief from the humid weather. Heavy rainfall was reported in Lahore, Islamabad, Bishrabad, Gujarat, Muzaffarabad, Wazirabad, Faizabad, Bishop, and Jinn. Several low-lying areas are submerged after the downpour. In Kila Kalarbala and Gujarat, has the last injured 4 people, including 3 children. The Met Department has warned of heavy rain, flash floods, and landslides parts of the country. However, rain and thunderstorms are expected in the south this year. Upper Cape Decatur will do Punjab, eastern Sindh and Cape Pakistan by evening and night. Authorities have warned of possible flash flooding and streams and landslides in the Baltimore mountainous area from Cape Mead, Gilgit, Baltistan and Kashmir. At least 51 people have died and more than 1 million remain stranded in southern Bangladesh after torrential rains and a Bay of Bengal depression triggered widespread flooding. In the Hill District of Bandaraban, landslides blocked major highways while slow rivers flooding nearby communities, forcing thousands to flee their homes. Many of the fatalities were caused by landslides, while others resulted from flash floods triggered by heavy runoff from higher ground. As flood waters began to recede, residents returned to devastated homes and widespread destruction. Local communities say many remote hill areas are still waiting for aid despite ongoing volunteer efforts and efforts. Wildfires sweeping across Southern Europe have forced thousands from their homes as extreme heat and strong winds continue to fuel fast and fatal blazes. Hundreds of firefighters are battling wildfires across France, Portugal, Spain, and Greece, where nearly 20,000 hectares have burned. In southern France, wildfire near the Spanish border has scorched 5,000 hectares and forced the evacuation of more than 10,000 people. French authorities report conditions are worsening with fires that burning in 5 departments. The European Union has deployed 4 water-bombing aircraft from Cyprus and Sweden to support firefighting efforts around Europe. Wildfires sweeping across southern Europe have forced thousands from their homes as extreme heat and strong winds continue to fuel fast blazes. Hundreds of firefighters are battling wildfires across France, Portugal, Spain, and Greece, where nearly 20,000 hectares are burned. In southern France, wildfire near the Spanish border has scorched 5,000 hectares and forced the evacuation of more than 10,000 people. French authorities warn conditions are worsening with fires now burning in 5 departments. The European Union has deployed 4 water-bombing aircraft from Cyprus and Sweden to support firefighters' efforts around Britain. Firefighting aircraft have been deployed to battle massive wildfires south of Paris. The blaze, described as being of an exceptional scale, spreads to a full mountain of forest. The wildfire has scorched around 800 hectares of forest, forcing partial closures of France's main north-south highway and disrupting road services during the busy summer getaway. The operation marks the first time firefighting planes have been dispatched from southern France to battle the blaze and Paris region. The deployment comes as France enjoys its third heat with temperatures nearing 40 degrees Celsius and wildfire risks rising across Europe. Even after 2 weeks, the disaster is still claiming lives, with rescue teams refusing to give up hope in Venezuela's region. Recovery efforts continue like red, where families and rescue workers are searching for unstable rubble despite extreme heat, dust, and worsening sanitary conditions. Officials say the earthquakes have killed 4,334 people, while the Pan American Health Organization has warned that disease outbreaks, poor sanitation, unsafe water, and disrupted healthcare now pose major risks to thousands of survivors.
जी आती भाई, खाना खा लिया आपने? खाना खा लिया? आ जाए ना खाना खाते। वही रिजवान और पूछ, हाँ खत्म हो गया, बस खाली एक वो चल रहा है।